Hello, everybody. What's up? I am Jay with Guilty of Crime, and today we're here to follow through with the Elijah Vue case. Elijah Vue. I heard people covering this case and they called him Elijah Vue. Now, it's okay if you don't know the name sometimes, but I want to let you know it's Elijah Vue. And we love this little guy. He's Wisconsin's baby, and he has been since they've been searching for him. Now, I didn't come on and do an update when his body was found because it hadn't been it hadn't been announced yet that it was his body. It was just they just thought it might be. They found skeletal remains with a diaper on. It was in fact his body. That's where we are at this point. So today, before I do my 4 o'clock for Madeline Soto and talking about the predator in our community, this community, and I'm so glad that um, Plunder covered this. She's a doll. Many creators reached out to me, as a matter of fact, to show love. So, the one thing that's good out of this community is the love and support from the creators in the community. So, today, let's support Elijah Vue. We want to know when murder charges will be filed. So, today, we're going to watch a quick video and a quick press conference with update before we get into the next video. All right. So, little Elijah Vue, Katina Baur, and Jesse Vang were not, in fact, charged with the murder, but they were charged with neglect, and then, due to neglect, his life being taken, which is much different than first degree murder. All right. So, hello, everybody. What's up, Jammy Dial? How you doing? Number two, poor little guy. We've been following him since boots on the ground. Okay. We had boots on the ground. And what's up, Rachel Townsend? Morning and Crime Crew. Thanks for being a member for 3 months. We had two other channels, boots on the ground, looking for him. Yeah, this case is very upsetting. We had Beyond the Evidence. And the other channel, I cannot remember his name, but he got me the bracelet for Elijah. He had a true crime channel, and I haven't seen him since. But I can't for the life of me. We still want to thank. It was JT Boots on the Ground. Thank you, Bree. Bree, thank you for being here. Thank all the mods for being here today. Carly, Petty, Synth, Jojo, Wolfpack, and if I forgot anybody, I did say Petty. All right, let's get into this. This is a quick one. So, yeah, it was JT, and I appreciate that. We started with little to no subscribers here, but we were covering that case. We've been doing that for all the little souls that cannot talk anymore. We've been here for them. So today, this says Jesse Vang and Katrina Baur charged in the death of Elijah Vue. Now, here's the trick. They were charged in the death of him, but they weren't charged with the charges that I'd like. Two Rivers, Wisconsin, charges have been filed against Manitowoc County against Jesse Vang and Katrina Baur. You remember way back when they were looking for his body, they were only charged with neglect. They had a bond that wasn't that much, but they still couldn't make it. They wanted out badly. Katrina Baur and Jesse Vang, which is the boyfriend, they're now charged with chronic neglect of a child with consequences of death, child neglect, and obstructing an officer. All right. So, and I'll play this clip and then I'll play the news conference. So I assure you that we remain committed to work with law enforcement to hold those responsible for his death accountable. Manitowoc County District Attorney Jacqueline LeBray said it at the news conference. All right. Jesse Vang, Katrina Baur, they're going to go into court next week, and hopefully the charges get upped. Maybe his toxicology report's not back. Maybe all the reports aren't back with his body, and maybe that's why they haven't done that. The criminal complaint presented at the news conference reveals disturbing details regarding Elijah. Investigators detail several incidences of neglect and abuse, as well as a healing skull fracture that dates back to the times of his death. All right, let's watch this video.
Charges filed today in the death of 3-year-old Elijah Vue. The little boy was missing for 7 months before his remains were found in September in Two Rivers. Megan Lee is in the newsroom with the allegations against Elijah's mother and her boyfriend. And Megan, the accusations are chilling.
Yeah, Andrea, these charging documents right here are something we've been waiting for quite some
Yes, we have. And do me a favor here. This case has gotten bigger over time, but we've been covering it since before the big media got a hold of it. So if you guys can do me a favor, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and then share this when we're done with the video. That's why I want to talk as little as possible so we can get this out there so people can follow this case. Hopefully the trial is streamed, then we can do updates. We will follow the trial. I won't be able to stream every day, but all right, let's go.
Some time. Charges have been filed for the death of 3-year-old Elijah Vue. His mom, Katrina Baur, and her boyfriend, Jesse Vang, are both facing a number of charges, including child neglect, child abuse, and hiding a corpse.
This is an incredibly tragic situation that has shaken our community.
The Two Rivers community got more answers today from Manitowoc County District Attorney Jacqueline LeBray in the horrible death of 3-year-old Elijah Vue.
I assure you that we remain committed to working with law enforcement to hold those responsible for his death accountable.
This criminal complaint outlines why investigators believe Elijah's mom, Katina Baur, and her boyfriend, Jesse Vang, are responsible. Investigators detail.
Do you guys all remember this case? I hope you do. I hope you remember this case. If not, go back to the playlist and watch the Elijah Vue playlist. It will show you boots on the ground, people out there looking, huge search parties. And lo and behold, they found his body right near where they said that he left. It was on private property. So it's really interesting that everybody covered lots of ground, search parties, people, private citizens, and he was found real close to home, to Jesse Vang's home.
Several incidents of neglect and abuse. They note that Elijah had a healing skull fracture at the time of his death.
Elijah was a young boy whose life was tragically cut short.
According to LeBray, Baur is facing charges of chronic neglect of a child with consequence of death, child neglect, and obstructing an officer. Meanwhile, Vang is met with charges of physical abuse of a child causing death, hiding a corpse, and obstructing an officer.
This has been a
Again, there's still no first degree murder. There are no kind of charges for that yet. Yeah, poor Elijah Vue. Say a prayer for him. Yeah, thank you, Sadie's mama, for sharing it. Absolutely, I'm disgusted by this, that they haven't got those charges yet. That's the key. Point Lover, I believe about 3 miles. Correct. Really close to where Jesse Vang said he walked out of the door by himself, which we all knew was not true. There was no way. We went over there. We investigated. Marv from Beyond the Evidence took pictures of the door, went through the door, felt the door. It was way too big, way too heavy for that little boy to have went through it. Lo and behold, he was right there the whole time.
complex investigation.
Investigators revealing they found Elijah's DNA inside of a suitcase that Vang donated to a charity the night before he reported him missing.
And his death has impacted not only his loved ones, but the Two Rivers Police Department, the Sheriff's Office, our partners in the FBI and Department of Justice, Criminal Investigations, and other agencies who have worked tirelessly on this case.
Both Vang and Baur have sat in the Manitowoc County Jail on child neglect charges as the entire community and several law enforcement agencies searched for any signs of Elijah. The two will be in court tomorrow to face these new charges, and bail is expected to be set. Andrea?
Some difficult details.
Yeah.
Thank you, Megan.
So I believe that was today they were in court, but I haven't seen anything. So we'll keep you updated on it. I've got the press conference to show you quickly, and then we'll move on to the Madeline Soto case, which will be a different link. You guys will go over there. Hopefully check that out. It's an important one today. I want to show you all the new potential spot for the Madeline Soto Memorial. There are some parks that they're looking at, and it's going to be a really nice bench and everything like that. So, all right, let's watch this together, hear what they say at the press conference, and then we'll keep you posted. We'll keep you posted after that.
Good afternoon. Thank you for attending today's press briefing, and thank you to those viewing at home. My name is Captain Andrew Raitz. Last name is spelled R-A-A-T-Z. And I'm the Public Information Officer for the Two Rivers Police Department. We are here today to update you on the investigation of the tragic death of Elijah Vue. Elijah has been our top priority since he was reported missing on February 20th of this year. Since the discovery of Elijah's remains last month, law enforcement and the district attorney's office has worked diligently to bring those responsible for his death to justice. Today, you will hear from Manitowoc County District Attorney Jacqueline Labrie. First name is spelled J-A-C-A-L-Y-N. Last name is spelled L-A-V-R-E. She will relay some important information in our goal of bringing justice for Elijah. After hearing from DA Labrie, we will not be taking any questions. However, we will be provided with a packet that will contain all the information that we can share at this time. DA Labrie.
Good afternoon, and thank you for being here. My name is Jacqueline Labrie, and I serve as District Attorney for Manitowoc County. Today, I want to provide an update on the tragic events surrounding the death of
Elijah Vue. Now, he wasn't in a suitcase, but the suitcase must have been used to transport him, which is still bad enough. All right. So, really bad. I'm glad that they were able to test that suitcase, get it back, tie these two together, and not let them get out. They did want to escape really badly on a bond. They kept asking to get that bond lowered. Thank God that didn't happen.
Elijah Vue. After thorough investigation by law enforcement, the Manitowoc County District Attorney's Office has issued charges in connection with the death of Elijah. Jesse Vang is being charged with physical abuse of a child, repeated acts causing death, hiding a corpse, and obstructing an officer. Katina Baur is being charged with chronic neglect of a child, consequences death, child neglect, and obstructing an officer. Both Jesse Vang and Katina Baur are presumed innocent until and unless proven guilty. A copy of the criminal complaint filed today will be available after this briefing, and I anticipate that a bail hearing will be tomorrow at 12:45 p.m. before the court commissioner in Manitowoc County. Bail will be set at that time, as well as an initial appearance schedule. This is an incredibly tragic situation that has shaken our community. My thoughts and deepest condolences go out to Elijah's family who are in unimaginable pain. Elijah was a young boy whose life was tragically cut short, and his death has impacted not only his loved ones, but the Two Rivers Police Department, the Sheriff's Office, our partners in the FBI and Department of Justice Criminal Investigations,
and all of you that are in Wisconsin. If you go onto my community page and you scroll down about 6 posts, there's a YouTuber on here that did a big birthday party for Elijah Vue, bigger than any birthday party that he had when he was alive, which is very sad. Very sad. Hello, Shadow. How you doing? All right. And I did not know that they were charged with an officer with obstructing justice, doing whatever to an officer, trying not to get arrested. I had no idea that they were charged with that until just this last time. So it's very interesting that they would even have gotten such a low bond before. Hopefully it's high now, so they cannot get out.
and other agencies who have worked tirelessly on this case. Our priority has always been to ensure a fair and just process, and today's announcement is a reflection of our commitment to upholding the law and seeking justice for Elijah. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the diligent work of law enforcement who has been investigating this case since the beginning. Also, the District Attorney's Office staff who have been working with law enforcement since the day Elijah disappeared. This has been a complex investigation involving meticulous review of hundreds of pages of police reports, video evidence, and other materials. The charges we have filed today reflect that diligent and thorough work. As we move forward with these proceedings, I ask the public to respect the legal process. It is essential to remember that those charged are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. I also ask that the media and the public respect the privacy of Elijah's family as they navigate this heartbreaking time. While I will not comment further on the details of the case out of respect for the ongoing judicial process, I assure you that we remain committed to working with law enforcement to hold those responsible for his death accountable. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, DA Labrie. We'd like to thank the Manitowoc County District Attorney's Office, our partner law enforcement agencies,
And anybody, if you saw an update today on this, I don't know if everything's overshadowed by the Boone case. It seems to be, and Delphi, but there is an update on these people today. I think their bail was just set higher, but I'm waiting for an update on the charges to be upgraded to some type of either second degree or first degree murder, hopefully, because neglect is not a high enough charge for this.
The Wisconsin Department of Justice Division of Criminal Investigation, DCI, the FBI, Manitowoc County Sheriff's Office, as well as all the other agencies that have assisted us at the local, state, and federal level. In addition, we'd like to thank all the private volunteer groups that provided search efforts and resources, our community, our extended community across the nation for the continued support in our investigation and our goal of bringing justice for Elijah. As I stated earlier, we have a packet for each of you containing the criminal complaint, related statute excerpts, as well as transcripts from today's briefing that will provide you with critical information. We'd like to thank you once again for your time this afternoon. This will conclude today's press briefing. You can step forward and grab one of your packets.
You can email out the complaint as well.
All right, so that's as much as an update as we actually have today. The body was found. If you didn't know, Elijah Vue's body was found last month, and the charges should be upgraded soon. Bail is supposed to be set higher, and that's it. Let's keep focusing on justice for Elijah Vue all the way through. If they get anything less than 25 to life, in my opinion, it's not going to be justice for that little boy. The Wisconsin's baby. So everybody, hit the like button on your way out. Come back. Please come back in the next 12 minutes. I'll be back on with the Madeline Soto case. I'll probably be on sooner than that. So thank you. Thank you for being here. And we'll be back on in just a few minutes for the next case. Love you all. Take care. See you soon. And thank you for coming. Bye now.
Guilty of crime.
I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please share this video, like, and subscribe. You can also follow me over at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, or Gmail. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can use Cash App or Venmo or PayPal. Thank you very much in advance. Guilty of crime.
Are you guilty of crime?